Hey, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and I was just sitting back thinking about Lattafa fragrances. Lattafa has some amazing fragrances. I'm gonna go through my top 10 right now for the winter. Let's go. So I said I was going to do a top 10, but I got one honorable mention. This one is not really a winter fragrance. It's kind of a all year round kind of fragrance. Really, you can wear it in winter, but it's not really based as a winter fragrance. And this one more so leans really towards me because I don't know, I have some kind of connection with it. But this one is Liam Gray. That is my honorable mention, Liam Gray, and it's a clone of Gris Charnel. And man, this smells so good. I've worn it. I worn it in the summertime, and I think I've worn it in the spring too. I haven't worn it in the wintertime yet, but I assume that it probably can work. This fragrance is just so good. It's just that tea base that it has. It comes off so relaxing and nostalgic for me. Anyway, so that's my honorable mention. Gris Charnel, Liam Gray. That is number 11. It's not necessarily made for the winter, but you could use it in the wintertime. But right now we're getting into some really, really cold weather. It's like dropping down to 19 and 20 degrees. So I'm not sure if that would be one of the first ones I would grab. So going into the regular list, this is another one that is maybe not necessarily made for the winter, but it could work in the winter. I actually wore it a couple of times when it was a little bit colder, cold, but not as cold as like 19 degrees. And this one, the newer ones, and let's see if I can get the name there. Here we go. This is Dynasty. The name will come in there. Dynasty. This one also is a tea-based fragrance, but this is a different kind of tea. I think it's called Jojoba tea. But the tea in this one, after you've had it on your skin for a little while, it becomes really a dry kind of a sandy kind of vibe to it. So it's a little bit different than the Liam Gray, but it still has that relaxing vibe to it. I think it may be a little bit stronger to wear in the winter months. I think I have to really put it to the test right now, but that's why I have it at number 10. That is Dynasty Lattafa. All of these are Lattafa, as I said before. And then we have number 9. Number 9, this one, I got this a little while ago, and when I first got it, man, I was not impressed by it because, I don't know, the smell of it was just kind of weird or whatever, but this is definitely one of those fragrances. The longer you have it on your skin, the better it smells. And this is Cayenne Untamed. And this is a clone of Najim, Eros Najim, Versace Eros Najim. And the opening of this, now I'm used to it. I kind of like the opening a little bit, but I definitely like the dry down a lot better than the opening. It comes open with almost like a medicinal kind of vibe to it, and it doesn't, the smell of it when you open it, when it first sprays on your skin, is not the smell that go grab a whole lot of attention. Not really positive attention, in my opinion. But after it's on your skin for about 10 to 15 minutes, man, it has this creamy caramel that comes out of it, and it melts to the skin. Oh, it's so good. I got this not too long ago. When I got it, I was actually thinking about, okay, I'm not crazy about this. I'll do a review or unboxing of it, and then I'll give it away. But after wearing it, and I think I did a ride along with it, good stuff. Good stuff. That is Untamed Cayenne. Next one up, this one is That was 10, 9, and this is number 8. This one, people were talking about this when it first came out, but at the time, it was earlier in the beginning portions of when a lot of clones were coming out. It was one of the top clones that came out at one time at some point, but it's kind of faded into the background. But this is Amir Oud Intense, and look at that huge dent in that fragrance. This one is another clone. I think all of these, except for the Dynasty, I think most of these are going to be clones. But this is a clone of By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. And it's, look at that sprayer, nice sprayer too. And it has this creamy, smoky, almost like a sweet wood fire burning in the background kind of vibe to it, where the sweetness smells like it's maybe coming from like a marshmallow, or like maybe a burnt candy or something like that, like a hard candy. It smells really good. It's not exactly a one-to-one to By the Fireplace, but if you don't have By the Fireplace, this is probably one of the better clones that you can pick up, even though they have come out with more clones for By the Fireplace. But this one was one of the first ones on the market, and it smells really, really good. The only thing about this fragrance is, even though it smells good, and when you first put it on your skin, it projects really hard, it fades really quickly. Like, I would think with this type of DNA, I would think this fragrance would be like a beast mode performer, like 7-8 hours. I think I normally get like an average, like about 4 to 5 hours. So that's not bad. It's just, I thought it would be stronger than what it actually is. So that's number 8. Number 7, this one I got not too long ago, and the same thing with this one. When I first got this one, I was not really crazy about it, because I just, not that it's not a good scent, but the DNA is something I have already, multiples. And I was like, this is so overkill. This is, I almost was like ready to give it away, or maybe even try to take it back. But this one is Tariq Intense, and that name coming in, I don't know if the name's gonna come in. And this one, to me, when I first got it, I thought it was just another clone of like a Angel Share by Killian, but it's different. When you have it on your skin, when you just spray it like this and smell it, yeah, it reminds you of Angel Share. But even spraying it now, after, and it could have been need to be opened up a little bit, like I had to spray it a couple of times, but now spraying it, it has a remnants of Angel Share, but it's not the exact same. It's definitely different, but on your skin, it's a lot different than Angel Share, and I enjoyed it. I was surprised, because when I first got it, like I said, I was not impressed. I was just kind of like, okay, I have that DNA in overkill. I don't need another one, and it surprised me. So yeah, that was Tariq Intense. And then number 6, this one, oh my goodness, this one, I actually forgot about this one. I haven't worn it in a while, but it's definitely made for the winter time. So that's part of the reason why I haven't worn it. But then a whole lot of people haven't been talking about this one. When it first came out, yeah, people talked about it pretty much because it was cloning something that I don't think it's many clones of it. Maybe 1 or 2 other fragrances that have this clone. But this is Amethyst. Body Oud Amethyst. And obviously you remember the bottle. The first one that came out was the Oud for Glory. And it's a clone of Glory, Oud for Greatness, or vice versa. This one is another Initio clone. This is a clone of Atomic Rose, and man, if you're a guy and you're kind of shying away from you wearing rose, because it's, it's a female kind of vibe. Most females like rose, and you think it's a feminine smell, get your hands on this one. Smell this one. This one is a very, very masculine rose. Like, it's a deep, dark rose. It's almost like if you were in a pitch black cave and it was just one piece piercing light coming down, shining on one red rose. That's kind of the vibe that it has. It's like a really darkness around the fragrance, but that rose is definitely prominent, and it doesn't smell feminine at all. It smells extremely masculine, and I've gotten quite a few compliments with this fragrance. This one is really a sneaker. So if you have a chance, get your hands on this. And these the Body Oud fragrances run pretty cheap. I think now they're running between 15 to 30, 15, maybe 15 to $25, something like that. So pick up one of those if you can. And that was number 6. Now for the top 5. Not that these are in the order of fragrances that I like the most. All of these I like. Maybe some of them I like a little bit more than the others, but they're not. I'm not ranking them in that type of order. The next one up, number 5, is this one. Cahiers Intense. Is that going to come in? There we go. I was going to put the original Cahiers on, but I was like, you know what? I like that scent, but this one is a lot better. And what this one is cloning is a lot better. This is cloning Givenchy Gentleman Privé. And it smells really good. Oh my goodness. This one has that smoky, like iris kind of vibe to it. Oh my goodness. Smoky and like a leathery tobacco, almost like a wet tobacco kind of vibe. It smells so good. And I have the sample of the Gentleman Privé, and it smells extremely close to it. Maybe not a 1-to-1, but if you're walking past somebody that doesn't know anything about fragrances, or if you walk past someone that does know something about fragrances, just having the fragrance this on, they will probably think you're wearing Gentleman Privé. But yes, great fragrance. I am digging it. I need to get it in rotation sometime soon, but yeah, when you have so many fragrances, it's kind of hard to make sure you get everything. That's number 5. Number 4. Oh my goodness. This fragrance here. Oh man. I've seen this fragrance in Burlington a lot recently. They've changed the package of it. The package of this fragrance is really what puts it over the top. But this one is, oh man, the name is down there. Eternal Oud. Man, this fragrance comes in this, well, when I purchased it, I think it changed up now because the box is a lot smaller, but when I got it, it came in this glass case, well, plastic case, and it was sitting inside of that and covered up. It was so nice. And this one is such a great fragrance. Nice top, and it has the little bonsai tree on the top of it. Man, this is so nice. And this one is a clone of Grand Soir. Oh my goodness. Whew, whew. This just smells like cuddle time, like winter, like sitting by a fireplace and just relaxing, having a glass of wine or having some hot cocoa if you're not interested in having a drink. Man, this smells amazing. Amazing. The dent of it does not equate to how well I like this fragrance. The reason why it's a dent in it, a smaller dent in it, because when I purchased it, it came with I got it separately maybe. It came with a 10 milliliter the plastic sample ones that Lattafa has. So I've been using that instead of using the actual bottle because it's in plastic, and I'm thinking the longer you have a fragrance in plastic, it goes bad versus being in glass, the whole thing. So anyway, that is number 4, Eternal Oud. Oh my goodness, such a good one. Down to the top 3, and this one, Everybody knows this fragrance, and I don't really know anyone that doesn't like this fragrance. Maybe a few people, but I like it. This one is Vintage Radio. Vintage Radio. Oh man, and this one's another clone, obviously, and this one is a clone of Paragon. Man, I did a ride along with this fragrance, I think, and the fragrance, it does what it's supposed to do. And when you first spray it, you kind of get a hint of that plum, kinda, but once it's on your skin for about 5 or 10 minutes, that starts coming up and it becomes such a sexy fragrance. Man, this is a good one. If you haven't had a chance to smell this, please try to get a sample of it or get your hands on it, or go to your friend's house and go smell his. This one's a good one. And if you can, still try to pick up a bottle. And the prices of these have dropped too, drastically. When they first came out, I think they were like $50, but I think it's half that now. Then, number 3. This is another fragrance that when I first got it, I was thinking, okay, I don't really need this, because I thought that it was it's cloning something that I already have a clone of. So I was like, okay. And that DNA it's okay. It's not like a DNA that I'm like, oh yeah, it's something I'm going to wear a whole lot. But when I got this, I was like, oh, it's different enough that I actually like this one a little bit better than the other clone. But this one is Torre de Combat. Oh my goodness. And obviously you already know that this is a clone of the new Creed, Centaurus. I couldn't remember the name for a minute. And the reason why I was looking at getting this, because when I first purchased it, I put the video up like maybe a couple of months ago. When I first got it, it was only one review of this fragrance online, and then in English, and then it was, I think, maybe 3 or 4 other reviews that were in some other language. And I was like, I really need to smell this, because the way it looked and the way the note breakdown, yes. And this one smells, the one that I have, that this one is supposed to be, the other clone is what's the name? I can't remember the other name of the fragrance, but this one smells denser and more refined than the other one. But the other one actually projects a little bit stronger. So I like to have both of them in my collection, because sometimes you want to have your fragrance wear a different kind of way, and this one is better if I'm going out, especially when it's cold outside. Like now it's getting a little bit chillier. This one feels like it probably will last a little bit better than the other clone that I have of it. So that's number 2. And number 1, and this one actually is not really a clone, but it's a clone twist. And this is another one that when I first got it, I was kind of like, okay, why get this? It's just another one of those DNAs. But when you put it on and wear it, it's different. This one is Kamra's Dukhan. And when I first got it, I was just like, okay, it's just Kamra. I mean, it's just Angel Share with a little bit of a twist. No. This is different. It's not so different that you're like, okay, they're light years away from each other. But it is different enough that if you have Kamra, oh my goodness, that creaminess. But if you have Kamra, or if you have Kamra Kawa, it's fine to still have this one, because they're as different as Kamra Kawa is to the original Kamra. This one is different in the same kind of way to both of those. So it's not redundant to have it. It's not, if you're not crazy about the DNA of the Angel Share DNA or the regular Kamra DNA, you really don't need to get it. But if you like that scent but you want something a little bit different, Dukan and Kamarakawa are definitely worth picking up. Whew. And this works out really good. And again, it didn't work for me until I actually put it on. I sprayed it first. I sprayed it a couple of times, and then once I put it on my skin and wore it, that's when the magic happened. And I was pleasantly surprised about it. But yeah, that's my number one for the day. That is my, not necessarily is my best one, but that's number one right now for my winter Lattafa fragrances. That is 10 plus 1 great winter Lattafa fragrances. If you're looking to start a Lattafa collection, or if you just looking to start a winter collection, these are some great fragrances, and you could probably pick up any of these for, I think all of these are under 30. Yeah, all of these should be under 30 by now. Maybe not the Torio de Combat. Maybe not this one, but the others I'm sure are under $30. And maybe not the Dynasty. Dynasty just came out, I think, recently this year. So this may be a little bit more than 30. It might be 35. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. Talking about the 10 plus 1 fragrances from Lattafa for the winter. That's on my top 10 list. Till next time, it's your boy Will with the Will Report. Deuces.